Allow yourself to relax as tonight's story brings you peace. Tulip and Mock, the Sanctuary's Embrace. This story is about a girl named Tulip and an elf named Mock, who form a deep friendship and create a sanctuary for their village through the power of love and magic. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between emerald green hills, lived a young girl named Tulip. She had soft golden hair that gleamed like sunlight and eyes as blue as the deep ocean. Tulip was known for her kindness and her ability to bring smiles to everyone's faces. However, Tulip had a secret. Often wandered into the enchanted forest that bordered their village. The forest was a place of mystery and magic, filled with ancient trees and whispering winds. One day, as Tulip was exploring deeper into the forest, she discovered a hidden glade bathed in the golden light of the setting sun. There, amidst the wildflowers, sat an elf named Mock. Mock had eyes that sparkled like stars and a voice as soothing as a gentle breeze. He was the guardian of the forest and watched over all its creatures. Mock and Tulip quickly became friends, their bond strengthened by their shared love for nature. Mock showed Tulip the hidden wonders of the forest, from streams that sang to her to flowers that danced in the wind. In return, Tulip taught Mock about the human world, sharing stories of laughter, love, and warmth. One day, a great storm threatened the village. The villagers were frightened, for the storm was fierce and relentless. Tulip, determined to help, rushed to the forest in search of Mock. She found him and pleaded for his assistance. Mock, seeing Tulip's earnestness and the love she had for her home, agreed to aid the villagers. Together, they gathered the magic of the forest to create a protective barrier around the village. The villagers watched in awe as the storm calmed at the forest's edge, their homes untouched by the destructive winds. From that day forward, the village and the forest lived in harmony, their bond never to be broken. Tulip and Mock's friendship became legendary, a tale whispered to children as they drifted off to sleep, bringing dreams of a sanctuary where love and friendship were the ultimate magic. Now, let's move softly into our next tale. Hold the fire of wonder and defeat life wonder. This story is about Bluebell, a curious girl who ventures into a magical forest and befriends Rose, the compassionate fire spirit, discovering the wonders hidden within. Once upon a time, in the quaint village of Everwood, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Bluebell. Her eyes sparkled with the curiosity of the world, always eager to explore the unknown corners of the small village. One day, as the sun began to set, casting an orange and pink hue over the sky, Bluebell ventured into the dense forest that bordered Everwood. The forest was known for its enchanting beauty and the mysterious fire spirit named Rose who protected it. As Bluebell walked deeper into the forest, a gentle breeze guided her to a clearing, where the setting sun bathed the lush greenery in a golden glow. Suddenly, a warm flame flickered in the air, and before Bluebell stood Rose, a fire spirit, with glowing hair of embers and eyes that shimmered like molten gold. "Who are you?" asked Bluebell, her voice filled with wonder. Rose smiled, the light from her flames dancing on the leaves. "I am Rose, the fire spirit that guards these woods. What brings you here?" Bluebell took a deep breath and said, "I have always wondered what lies beyond the village, and I wanted to see the wonders of this forest myself." Rosie's eyes softened as she listened to Bluebell's words. "Very well, I will show you the wonders this forest holds," she said kindly. With a wave of her hand, the forest came alive with vibrant colors and magical creatures. The trees seemed to whisper secrets, and the streams sparkled with liquid light. Bluebell's heart raced with excitement as she marveled at the beauty around her. Rose guided her through the forest, showing her flowers that glowed in the dark, birds that sang enchanting melodies, and animals that spoke in hushed tones. As the night deepened, Rose led Bluebell to a tranquil pond. The surface of the water mirrored the starry sky, and fireflies danced in the air like sparks of magic. "This is the heart of the forest," Rose whispered. "It holds the memories of all who have come before." Bluebell knelt beside the pond, her reflection merging with the stars. "It's beautiful," she said softly. Rose nodded. "This place is filled with wonder and mystery, just like you." As the first light of dawn approached, Rose turned to Bluebell. "It is time for you to return," she said gently. "But remember, wonder lives in the heart of those who seek it." With a final smile, Rose vanished in a swirl of flames, leaving Bluebell with a heart full of wonder and a mind brimming with the beat of the forest. Bluebell returned to Everwood, forever changed by her enchanting encounter with Rose. The memory of the magical night stayed with her, a reminder that the world is full of wonders waiting to be discovered. Let's continue our peaceful journey with another tale. From Rose and the Autumn Sprites. This story is about a kind-hearted girl named Primrose and her magical friendship with an autumn sprite named Dahlia that brings joy and prosperity to their village. In a quaint little village nestled in the valley, there lived a young girl named Primrose. She had spotlit hazel eyes and golden hair that shimmered like the harvest wheat. One crisp autumn morning, while wandering through the forest, Primrose stumbled upon a delicate ethereal creature with wings like fallen leaves. The creature introduced herself as Dahlia, an autumn sprite, tasked with bringing joy and color to the world as the seasons change. Primrose and Dahlia quickly became friends, sharing stories and adventures as they explored the forest together. As the days grew cooler, they gathered leaves of every hue, making beautiful wreaths and garlands to decorate the village. The villagers marveled at the exquisite decorations, their spirits lifted by the vibrant colors and the friendship between the girl and the sprite. One evening, as the sun set and painted the sky in shades of orange and pink, Dahlia shared a special secret with Primrose. She had the ability to grant one heartfelt wish each autumn, but it had to be for someone else. Without hesitation, Primrose wished for the well-being and happiness of her village. The next morning, the village awoke to an extraordinary sight. The crops had flourished overnight. The air was filled with the scent of blooming flowers, and the once ailing villagers felt rejuvenated and content. Dahlia's magic had worked wonders, and the village thrived like never before. Primrose and Dahlia's bond grew even stronger, and every year, they looked forward to new adventures and spreading joy. The village always celebrated the enchanting friendship of Primrose and Dahlia, knowing that their love and kindness brought the true magic of autumn to life. And so, in the heart of the valley, amidst the golden leaves and gentle breezes, the spirit of autumn thrived, thanks to a kind-hearted girl and her magical friend. Here's another story to gently guide you to rest. The Enchanted Garden of Wonders. This story is about a girl named Angelonia, who, with the help of a magical snail named Petunia, discovers a hidden world of wonders in her own backyard. Once upon a time, there lived a human girl named Angelonia, who had an insatiable curiosity about the world around her. Her hair was the color of sunflowers in full bloom, and her eyes sparkled with the light of 1,000 stars. Angelonia's favorite place to explore was the garden behind her house, which seemed to be enchanted in ways she couldn't fully understand. The flowers there never wilted, and their colors shifted like the hues of a rainbow. One day, as she was merrily skipping along the winding paths of the garden, she heard a soft voice calling her name. To her astonishment, the voice belonged to a tiny snail named Petunia. Unlike any other snail, Petunia had a beautifully intricate shell that resembled the night sky, speckled with stars. "Oh, hello, Angelonia," Petunia said with a smile. "Are you ready for an adventure?" Eager and excited, Angelonia nodded her head, her sunflower-colored hair bouncing with enthusiasm. Petunia began to tell her about the magical creatures that lived in the garden, invisible to most human eyes. The two new friends set off into the heart of the garden, where the air was thick with the sweet scent of jasmine and lavender. As they explored, Angelonia discovered flowers that could sing, streams that flowed with liquid light, and butterflies made of crystalline glass. Along their journey, they met fireflies that wrote stories in the air with glowing ink, and mischievous fairies who loved to play hide and seek among the tall grass. Every new discovery filled Angelonia with awe and wonder. She marveled at how the garden was a world unto itself, with its own secrets and mysteries. After hours of joyous exploration, Angelonia realized that the magical creatures were all part of the garden's enchantment, brought to life by the very wonder and curiosity that she carried in her heart. Petunia explained to Angelonia that the garden had chosen to reveal its secrets to her because of her kind spirit and her endless sense of wonder. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the magical garden, Angelonia knew she would cherish this day forever. With Petunia by her side, she felt a part of a larger magical world. The garden had shown her that there was so much more to life than met the eye, and she vowed to always look at the world with the same curiosity and wonder that had led her to Petunia. Just before she headed back home, Petunia gave her a small piece of her star-speckled shell as a keepsake. To remember this adventure and the wonders yet to come, Petunia said. With her heart full of joy and her hand clutching the precious keepsake, Angelonia walked back home, eager to share her enchanting experience with her parents. Little did she know that every time she would look at Petunia's gift, it would light up and show glimpses of the magical creatures she had met, reminding her that wonder was always just a heartbeat away. Good night, and may your sleep be deep and calm.